Alright, here are your notes using tabs. Okay, so you're on your website, you're on the correct page. Notes right here, you click it, print it, answer all the questions, and then here's the video you should be watching right now to complete these notes. So first things first, the objective or goal, what you need to accomplish. So students will be able to use screencasts, Cornell Notes, and modeling activities to demonstrate their ability to complete numerous practice activities individually, and afterwards use that knowledge to create a sports schedule that is organized and easy to interpret. So on your notes, write that down in the objective. Okay, make sure you do that. Make sure your name's on it as well. Alright, so let's talk about tabs. So the purpose of using tabs. Tabs are used to enable users, so in this case you, to align text by using the tab key on your keyboard. So it aligns everything, helps keep it organized. You set it up in advance, then you can use the tab key on your keyboard to make sure it's all lined up. Alright, so the three types of tabs that we're going to talk about are the left tab, which is when the text is extended to the right of that tab. The center tab, which is text is centered in the middle of the tab. And last is the right tab, when text is extended to the left of the tab, so it goes backwards for the most part. Okay? So some examples of when you would use these tabs, okay? So I've given you some visuals as well. So for example, maybe a schedule, football, basketball, baseball, some kind of schedule. It helps align the information, dates, location, times, so on and so forth. Maybe a menu. All right, you can see the menu here. It helps align the items here and then the prices as well. Or maybe test scores or a grade book. So it puts the name and the assignments on there and it helps align those items. Or I've even seen it, I don't have a visual, but when creating recipes of items that need to go into some kind of recipe, it helps with that as well. Okay, so you need to know some examples. Those are some right there. So let's talk about these tabs. So in your Google Docs, some of the things that you've learned is how to put tabs on here. So at the top you have this ruler right here, and when you want to set your tab, you just click up here wherever you think you need a tab. It'll ask you which kind of tab you would like. You select it. So here's our left. You'll notice there's a little arrow that, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit here. Let's go a little bit more. You'll notice here's my tab. This little arrow that points to the side. This is the left tab. So it points to the right because that's the direction that the text will type out. Alright, next you have a center tab, which to me looks like a little bit of a diamond here. Alright, center tab where everything is centered on that tab. And then lastly, your right tab. Alright, so a little arrow where everything points back to the left, meaning the text will move that direction when you type. Alright, so let's look here. You have type in colleges here if that's what you were doing. And then you hit tab. Boom, it slides right over that left tab. I got it. Alright. Type in your new information, it centers it on this. Tab. And okay, and then you hit enter and you continue to type whatever you're going to type. So I'm just randomly typing information here, but it just demonstrates how it works. Okay, here's what's nice too. So let's say you set everything up on here and you want to move something, you don't like how it looks, it's too crowded in one spot. So you just highlight what you want and then drag this tab over a little bit and it moves everything over for you. Okay, so the adjustments are nice and easy, but you have to make sure before moving anything you highlight highlight all the information. Now if we want to take a tab off, very simple. So we added too many tabs. So we add a tab right here. It screws everything up. You're like, oh man, I messed that up. I need to take it off. You just click it, pull it down, tab pops off the screen. Okay, so it's easy as that. Just click it, pull it down off the ruler, now it's gone. Something you need to know as well is how to add these lines right here for this assignment. Easy enough. Okay, insert. Move this out of the way. Insert, horizontal line, drops a line right there. You can see down here we put a picture on here. Easy enough. Insert image. Choose your image you want to use. Okay, there it is. And if you want to edit it at all, you click on it. Image options. You can make it transparent over here as well. Okay, so there's a few things you need to know how to do. Hit wrap text here. It allows you to move it wherever it wants. So once again, if you want to move this, you hit wrap text. It allows you to move it wherever you want it to be. Alright. Okay, so there's some basic information. Now let's talk about, so that's tabs, how you put all the tabs on there, so on and so forth. But let's talk about the assignment. Okay, so you've created you've completed practice 1, practice 2, and now your notes. You did your little quiz on here, and now you need to create a schedule. Okay, an athletic schedule using these tabs. Here's your links below that are going to help you with that, where you can gather the information. Now, when you create this, when you do this, all right, let's make sure you need the date. Okay, you need the opponent who we're going to be playing. You need where we're going to be playing them at. You need what time. Now, the assignment requires you to have 4 tabs. So here's your 4 tabs you're going to be using right there. Date, opponent, site, time. But you need to make sure you use all tabs at least one time. So you need a left, you need a center, and you need a right tab. I'll just let you decide where you want to put each one. You need to make sure you add a line in there. Okay, when you're done with all the games, you add a line and add the coach's information below. And there needs to be an image on there somewhere as well. Okay, so you can see your examples here, some images on here as well. I'm giving you examples to kind of work off of. But you need to make sure that you have an image on there, a line, and 4 tabs, and spelling. Don't misspell anything. Alright, that's about it for your notes. Hopefully you've completed your notes. If you need to go back to answer some of the questions in the video, do so. Summarize the notes, bring them up, show them to me, and then you'll have to take the notes quiz as well.